looks like it's getting worse.
A significant number of unreported incidents.
So we moved here about a year after we had Joseph, and we already had Layla, who was like 18 months older than him. And yeah, we just wanted them to have a better life. It was, you know, London, there's lots of guns, knives. I don't know that I would want to take my child out in the dark necessarily in London. I think I'd probably feel a bit more frightened for them, because you hear of all these horror stories on the news, and haven't felt like that at all in Fleet. Happy, you know, for them to play out the front. It's safe because we're in a little cul-de-sac, and we were on more of a main road, weren't we, in London? So it's been a much nicer environment to bring them up.
I'm Steve Forster. I'm the County Councillor for Fleet. I've been a councillor here. I originally joined the Town Council back in, I think it was about 2011, 2012. And then the District Council, and I stepped up to being the County Councillor when Sharon Wheel, who was the previous one, when she retired. We've seen it not just in Fleet, but across Hampshire and much wider as well. Things have generally got worse. We're very fortunate here in Fleet. We've got almost the lowest crime rate in the country, let alone in Hampshire. It's incredibly low. But that doesn't mean there isn't any. And the antisocial behaviour has been a constant thread. It tends to be linked in particular to the nighttime economy. So when the clubs are doing well, antisocial behaviour increases. And over COVID it decreased, but it's coming back up again now.
I think I have questioned like moving out of Fleet, probably as we're getting older, thinking maybe about, you know, at the moment we're not so vulnerable to the antisocial behaviour, but like I said before, if I was an elderly person going through the centre doing my shopping, I would be frightened of a youngster on a bike coming at me. And apparently they do ride at people, so they do it so that you are frightened. That's their whole aim, is to frighten you. So I think that maybe as we get older, that might be a thing that would make me want to move away.
I think it does worry some, but it's more the fear of crime rather than the actual crime or the fear of antisocial behaviour. The reality is there's a lot of hype on social media, lots of people talking about it, but if those reports don't get through to police, as we were saying earlier on, then it's unlikely that they can do anything about it. And equally, I think quite a lot of the reporting on social media actually isn't based on real facts. I know someone who said someone else said something, but the reality is it's been inflated out of proportion. One of the things that people do worry about is the use of e-scooters and e-bikes and so on, antisocially. And that certainly is something the police across Hampshire are clamping down on. They haven't done much here, but they will be. So I would encourage, if anyone's using an e-scooter in particular, and witness using it, the police have the right to confiscate it and crush it.
So if I came across anything antisocial, I'd like to think that I'd step up and say something, but I think nowadays you have to be really careful. You have to judge it, I think, at the time, because you don't know if that person's going to have a knife or something else on them. You don't know if you're putting yourself at risk, so I'd like to think I'd step in, but I don't know until I was confronted with it.
Careful.
Yeah.
Don't do what so many people do first, which is get your phone out and take video to post on social media. First of all, report it. Report it straight away to police on 101. If a crime is in progress, police advice is to use 999 if someone is at risk. Otherwise, you can always do that offline and readily at any time, 24/7.